Thank you very much for talking to us. What's your name, sir?
I'm Bob Bowman, I'm the Chief Operating Officer of the Leeds Rhinos Foundation.
And what exciting thing are we seeing today here at Headingley?
Well, today we've got our first ever sole game of the Leeds Rhinos Foundation Physical Disability Rugby League team, the Leeds Rhinos versus the Warrington Wolves PDRL team, and we're really looking forward to it.
Do you have a match prediction for the score, I think?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm obviously going for a Rhinos victory. Our boys beat Warrington over there some weeks ago. They'll be up for wanting to defend that title here at Emerald Headingley Stadium. So I don't think it'll be as comfortable as people predict. I think there might be a total of about 45 points scored with a narrow Leeds victory.
Because Warrington have actually been doing quite well recently. I think they've beaten Wakefield 2 on the bounce, haven't they?
Yes.
So their confidence is high at the minute. Do you think that will have an effect on the Leeds, knowing that?
Could do, yeah. I mean, any team who's coming on confidence is going to be good. Interestingly, confidence can make you also a bit complacent, possibly. So, we might be able to capitalise on that. Of course, the other teams that play here at Headingley, the elite men's team have been going through a pretty tough patch recently. So, any team that goes out on that pitch now will be wanting to go for a Leeds victory, and we've had some great victories for the women's team recently. So I think our boys will be up for it, definitely.
So I do know that we're handing out a trophy at the end of the match. How did that come about?
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, when you've got any people coming together to compete, it's always nice to compete for something tangible to flash around. And of course, with the Leeds Rhinos and Warrington playing the first ever game, the thought was to have a trophy to mark such a special and unique occasion. I think potentially a first in Europe. That then created a rivalry that there needed to be a return to go for the trophy again. Difference being now it's all been plaqued up, it's named, it's the first leg trophy as it's been called, ribboned up and everything. So it's a nice little journey that the trophy's been on, and long may it continue, and hopefully in time to come when there's loads and loads of other trophies out there to do with PDRL, people look at this one as being the inaugural trophy that was fought for, which is nice to be a part of that, really.
Yeah. So Warrington are going out to Australia. Is there any plans for Leeds to perhaps do that as well?
We'd be really keen. Definitely. I think what we need to do is, like Warrington have done, we want to do it right. We won't want to do it on a shoestring and do it half-hearted. We want to do it right. And the club will be behind that, we're behind that as a foundation. Don't necessarily think we have to think Australia, the game is big and it maybe needs even more profile down in southwest France. Australia is always seen as the pinnacle of rugby league, but then it is a worldwide sport, so who knows, it could be good to balance that out, that Warrington go to the elite Australian competition, we maybe try to look at spreading it somewhere else, but we're open to anything. But of course a lot of it comes down to resources, so if there's anybody out there who's a Leeds loiner and a Rhinos fan and wants to get behind the PDRL team going on the travels, come and speak to me.
Nice plug, I like that. Thank you very much for talking to us, sir. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much indeed, and enjoy the game.